Do you find yourself constantly believing that the worst is going to happen? Do you find that all your thoughts lead to catastrophic endings? Do you find yourself catastrophizing more than you should? If so, then this video is for you. Catastrophizing is when we find ourselves thinking that the world is a bad place. We've got negative thinking and we're in this mindset that just seems to go low, low, low all the time. Now this can be due to many things. This can be due to things in our past, our history, negativity and toxic relationships, believing that the world is a bad place because of these things, perhaps being around negative people. It's quite a common thing that you hear now that you're basically a mix of the 5 of the closest people that you have around you in your life. So perhaps those people that you have around you are very negative thinking. Therefore, it rubs off on you. This is definitely a possibility. It could be due to an upbringing. Perhaps negative things have happened. And so all of these things together, or just one by itself, can allow us to just live our life subconsciously in negativity. And this is where we catastrophize and everything just seems to be bad around us. And the real shame about this is it causes a vicious circle, because when we believe everything's bad and everything is going to be bad, we're actually inviting negativity into our lives. I mean, there's a very common thing now that everybody knows about. What you put out, you get back in. You know, with the vibrations and the universe and all of these things, it's quite basic. If you're good and happy, you tend to get good and happiness back. And it's exactly the same with the negativity and the believing that things are going to be bad, because it's almost like you're visualizing these things and you're manifesting these things, because you often hear people say, oh, well, that won't happen for me. Oh, I should be so lucky. Well, I probably won't get the job. Well, she won't like me. He won't like me. But when you say these things out loud, you're actually making them more likely to happen. So all of these things need to be addressed. And what can you do to stop these things? Well, the first one is realize that they're happening and acknowledge that you're in this zone of negative thinking, this catastrophizing as we call it. And what can we do about it? Well, we can stop it by being mindful of what we're actually thinking about. Because when you think about life, we're actually just basically just living our lives subconsciously without sometimes a care in the world, or sometimes caring about everything, but without any direction in our thoughts. We just turn up at events, go to work, take the kids to school. We answer the same questions every day with the same answers. We just go round and round and round in circles. A year can go by and it seems really fast. A day can go by and it can feel really quick. You know, there's no rhyme or rhythm with it, because we're just living and going with the flow. And it's when you realize this, sometimes it's time to think, well, I need to live in the now and really hone in on what we're doing and what we're allowing ourselves to agree to ourselves. You know, what are we putting ourselves through? Because negativity is pointless. Negativity is pointless. If you've had things happened in the past, then it's understandable to have negativity. But when you realize that you're in this negative zone, you've got to check yourself and be mindful of it and think, well, hang on a minute. You know, why am I thinking these things? You know, this way doesn't serve me. So what can you do? Well, firstly, change your belief and expectancy and really believe that the world is a good place, and believe that you do deserve more, that you are enough. You know, never think that you don't deserve as much as the next person. You have to really check yourself and believe that you are enough and you deserve good things. And when you deserve good things will come to you. So firstly, change your belief and expectancy. If you find yourself going down negative thought patterns, check yourself, stop it, and then focus on positive thoughts. So you can have a list of things that make you happy. So you can change the way you're thinking in an instant, and then automatically go from whatever it is that's negative to something that's positive, and keep doing it. Keep playing that game and tricking your mind, because eventually your mind will realize, hang on a minute, keep changing from this direction, this direction, this direction, this direction. So eventually it just stays going in this direction. And this is obviously key. because now you've got a new mindset. Now you've got a happy mindset, a positive mindset, believing the world is a good place, and believing the world is going to bring good things to you. When you believe this, when you expect this, this is when good things start to happen. So the point is, when you realize you are catastrophizing, this is a good thing, because just like anything in life, when you find a problem, it means that you can now find the solution, because you don't want to be this person that's bringing people down or not invited to things because you're negative and always expecting the worst and voicing your opinions about negative things. You don't want to be this person. You want to be the person that injects positivity into as many conversations as possible, brings that positive vibe home, brings that positive vibe to work, going around bouncing off people and really bigging people up and loving the fact that everybody else is doing well. And when you love this, it brings it to you. So these are the things to focus on. You want to get rid of the catastrophizing and focus on being super positive. I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you've realized by listening to the things that I've said that perhaps it's you, perhaps it's someone you know, that even though it's been happening, it doesn't mean that it has to continue. It can stop. Catastrophizing can be something of the past. Flip it on its head, be positive, expect and believe in positive things, and they will come to you. So again, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a look around, see what other videos I've made with all sorts on confidence, anxiety, loads of similar things, and please subscribe and share, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.